Who doesn't like farmhouse home decor these days? And in this video, I made so many of them and I'm gonna show you how I made them. Hello my darlings, I am C and this is CJ DIY. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. And let's just jump into my DIY number 1. I got this wooden plaque from Hobby Lobby. I painted white and now I'm just putting a line tape on the side so we can paint it out. I just put one and then another on the other side, and then I put 2 more on each side of that tape so we can make a stripe, like a 1 stripe on each side, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's so hard for me to explain, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So now I'm painting it with a black apple barrel paint on both sides of my stripes. Simple. And I'm just removing the tape just to get that straight line on each side of my sign. Just like that. And now we're moving into the next step. I'm adding this beautiful stencil from A Makers, and I'm just layering it on the middle, and I'm just applying a black apple barrel paint as well with a sponge, going all over until it's all fully covered, and that's it. Now I'm using a Dollar Tree stencil with the extra design. I'm also adding a black paint to cover the whole stencil and get that beautiful extra detail on my sign, and I'm really loving it so far how it came out. Super cute. You can be super creative with all those stencils and all those variety that we have. I am really loving it. And I did it on the other side, and now I'm just making a shoelace bow, just a simple small bow. This ribbon is also from Dollar Tree, and I'm adding extra greeneries on top. Those greeneries are also from Dollar Tree, and I'm gluing the bow on top, and I'm adding a handle on the back, and that's it for this DIY. Today I'm so happy that I'm a part of Stencil It Up challenge that I am hosting. My co-hosts are Krista and LaParrsha, an amazing playlist with so many amazing talented creator friends for you to see and lots of inspirations. They all gonna create 1 or more DIY with stencils and more for your home decor. So you gotta check them all out and give them a lots of love. LaParrsha's channel is called Creating It Myself. If you haven't visited her channel by now, please do so. She is creating amazing, beautiful home decor, any theme you like. LaParrsha, my friend, thank you for being my co-host today. And Krista, it's called Krista's Crafty Life channel. If you haven't visited her channel yet, please do so. She is creating beautiful home decor as well. And Krista, thank you so much for co-hosting with me too today. And now with that being said, we're jumping into my next DIYs. I made some DIYs on some charcuterie boards, and I'm gonna show you how easy I made them. First, I'm using a Lazy Susan board, and I'm using a farm to table stencil that I got from Michael's, and I'm applying a black apple barrel paint, and look how cute it looks already. Next, I'm using these ribbon transfer stickers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just putting those 2 leaves on the side just for extra detail. I'm using the scraper so to apply that leaf, super easy on both sides. I want to make sure it's all clear and clean before I apply a dishwasher safe Mod Podge. And I can add some food for appetizers on my Lazy Susan board, and it's gonna look super cute. You gotta let me know what do you think and if you're remaking some of this. Next, I'm using another charcuterie board, also from my local store, and this time I'm using a ribbon transfer stickers from Dollar Tree as well. And I'm just using my roller, make sure they're all on place before I apply on them. And I'm just using my scraper and going all over those wording and all that design, and my board is gonna look super cute. And also it's gonna be food safe as well, because we're gonna use a dishwasher safe Mod Podge on it too. Just removing it, and look how cute. You gotta let me know, what do you think? Next, this board is from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna use it for a decorative piece. I'm just removing those push pins on the side. I painted out with a white paint first, and then I'm adding a extra black paint on top, apple barrel paint, before I apply some stencil on. And now when it's dry, I'm adding this chic stencil that I used before. I'm applying a chalk paint on top. Super easy with a sponge, and look how cute. And on top I'm adding that yum word. And that's it for this DIY. And it's gonna be super decorative piece for our kitchen. I am really loving it. I'm putting the push pins back. I like that detail. I'm also using a smaller board, also from Dollar Tree. I'm painting it with a white paint on both sides. Super cute. Using it as a decorative piece. And also I'm using a rub-on transfer stickers as well from Dollar Tree. I am loving these rub-on transfer stickers. It took me a while because they're so hard to put them on when there is a paint on, but it came out perfectly good. I'm adding some leaves on top, and I'm adding that family word on top with that rub-on transfer stickers. I'm just removing it, make sure they're all in place, just like so. Super cute, farmhouse style. You gotta let me know, what do you think so far? How do you like it? And on the bottom, I'm adding this mesh ribbon, also from Dollar Tree. I really like the decorative piece on this board as well, so I just glue it on the back just to get that extra different detail on my boards. And on top, I'm just rolling a couple of layers of twine, and I'm just gonna tie a shoelace bow, and that's it for this DIY. And here are all my charcuterie boards. You gotta let me know, what do you think? I'm really loving how they all came out. My next DIY is this beautiful cheeky sign. I got this house sign plaque from Target. I only paid 10 cents for it, and I wish I could have bought more at that time. It was right after Christmas. I'm sanding it well before I paint it out. Make sure there is all smooth before I cover that whole thing. And now I'm applying a white chalk paint to covering the whole sign. Simple as that. And now I'm figuring out what I'm gonna put in this sign. First, I added this galvanized home sign on top of the sign, and I really like it how it came out. Next, I covered the holes of those two chickies with a glue, and I'm sanding them out, and now I'm just painting them with black apple barrel paint just to get that extra rustic detail on it. Just a little bit. They're not like a fully covered. I made one lighter and the other one darker color. I'm adding this chicken wire ribbon. I got it from Hobby Lobby long time ago. In the middle, and on top I'm gonna glue my two chickies, Mr. and Mrs. Rooster. That's how my chickies are called in this channel. All those chickens that you see, they're Mr. and Mrs. Rooster and their family. And on top, we're gonna add some greeneries. Also, these greeneries are from Dollar Tree. On top of that home garland ribbon. I wanna make sure they're all nice and glued before I add the checkerboard bow. Simple shoelace bow. And that's it with this sign. You gotta let me know, what do you think? Do you really loving it as much as I loving it? Look how beautiful it look. Next, I'm making this super easy sign. This sign is from Dollar Tree, and those stencils are from Michael's, and I only pay $5 for them. And now I'm just gonna layer the farmhouse family one by one, and I'm just gonna apply a black apple barrel paint as well with that galvanized background. It's gonna look perfect. Super simple and easy and very high-end sign. Mrs. Piggy, Mr. Cow, and Mrs. Rooster on top. On top of them, I'm gonna put, because they have so much fun, I'm putting a fun ribbon transfer from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna add some greeneries as well. And all these things are from Dollar Tree. Look how high-end it looks. Can you believe this? I'm really loving it that I found them finally. It took me forever until I found those ribbon transfer stickers. And simple as that. I'm just removing the top portion on it, and that's it. On the side, of course, nothing without the farmhouse ribbon, also from Dollar Tree. On this time I put 4 loops, and I'm also adding a greeneries, and simple as that, my sign is done. For more farmhouse look, I'm decoupaging some signs. I'm using 3 plaques from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna just paint them light with a white paint just to cover that. And I'm gonna use this beautiful tissue paper that I purchased long time ago, and now I'm just gonna decoupage it on top, just like that. I'm using a modpodge slowly, and I'm just layering my tissue until it's all fully covered. Now I notice my sign is kind of shorter, but I'm adding this wooden piece on the side of my plaque. I'm also painting it white, and I'm just gonna decoupage it with the modpodge, and it's not gonna be noticeable at all. When you see it up close, it's not noticeable. I'm cutting the wooden piece on the bottom, and I'm also gonna cover the back as well. And I'm also using a lighter just to get rid of the extra paper on my sign. And now I'm just making a super simple bow. I just glue a loop and I tie it in the middle, and that's gonna be it for this sign. Super cute farmhouse rustic look. The Jewett Farm 1893. And on the back of it, I'm just gonna cover it with this scrap sheet, and that's it. Super nice and easy sign. For the second one, doing the same process, modpodge, and I'm just going slowly with the tissue. I just love to decoupage, and I don't have any problem with it. I know a lot of people complain how they do it with the modpodge. They have all those air bubbles, but I never had any problem. I just doing slowly with a lot of modpodge, and I'm just going layer by layer and with the roller, and my signs are coming out just perfect. No air bubbles, nothing. Super simple and easy, beautiful high-end sign. Gotta let me know, what do you think? Those decoupage sheets I got from My Victorian Heart, and they have a plenty of decoupage design in there. You guys gotta check it out. I'm really loving it. Now to remove the edges, I'm just using a lighter to get that rustic vibe on it. Super cute. And that's it. On top, also another cute farmhouse bow, also from Dollar Tree. And for my third sign, the same process except different design. Wings, Dairy, and Stock Ranch. Super cute. I am really loving these designs. I'm so happy that I got them and how they all turn out, and it's a beautiful decorations for a kitchen. Super cute. Just go and make sure there's no bubbles. Super easy. covering the bottom as well, just like that, using my hands, using my roller, and I'm also covering on top with a Mod Podge for extra protection. And that's it. On this one, I didn't put any bow, I just leave it plain because we already have enough bows on my other signs as well. I'm using the lighter. This is so much fun when you use the lighter. Kids are not allowed to use that. And here how they all came out. And next I'm making another Mr. Rooster sign and a truck sign. I got those signs from my calendar. I have those calendars in my collections, and I'm just using one of those Dollar Tree flags that I removed the frames out first. And I'm just gonna measure it, and I'm gonna cut out my calendar sign, truck sign, because nothing without a truck for a farmhouse decorations. What do you think? I'm really loving those trucks. And I just want to measure before I cut it out. Now I'm using a Mod Podge. You can also use a glue because this calendar sheet is so thick, but I use a Mod Podge just to get that safe, and it's all fully sticky on my plaque. And now I'm just gonna glue the frame pieces back, and that's it for this DIY. Super cute farmhouse high-end look. I'm adding the beaded handle back that it came out together from the sign, and that's it for this DIY. I'm covering it with a Mod Podge to seal it well, and done. For the next sign, I'm using the same process. Mr. Rooster, this is a piece from one of my calendars as well, measuring it and just do the same process. And here it is, my whole collection of my farmhouse home decor today. I hope I gave you lots of inspirations. I did so many of them. I had so much fun creating all of this. I had so much more in mind, but that's gotta be for my next coming up videos. And you gotta let me know, what do you think? Which one is your favorite one, and if you're gonna remake some of them. And you can always send me a picture on my Instagram or just email me. I would love to see your creations as well, and I can share them. And before I let you go, ladies, LaParrsha and Krista, thank you so much for being co-hosts in this amazing challenge today. And to my all ladies creators in this playlist, you know that I love you all, and thank you so much, and I cannot wait to see what you all created. And my darlings, thank you so much for watching and always leaving me the best comments. I love you all so much, and until next time, which is gonna be tomorrow, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy from me to you. Bye bye.